Hey guys, my name is Crazy Penguin, and welcome back to Call of Duty Map Tactics. This is a special episode where we're going to take a look at the new Zombies DLC, Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is located on Alcatraz Island during the Prohibition-Era of American history and is the biggest Zombies map to date. The four playable characters are Finn O'Leary, Albert Arlington, Salvatore DeLuca, and Billy Handsome, all whom are gangsters who have been locked up on Alcatraz who are planning an escape on the night of the outbreak. Michael Finn O'Leary, played by Michael Madsen, is an arrogant Irish American who has had some success at the street level with gambling, prostitution, and bootlegging, and it's a shame, but he fell for the wrong woman and that landed him in Alcatraz. Joe Pantoliano is Al the Weasel Arlington. He's a schemer and organizer of plans. There isn't any bank he can't break into, and all of his plans work. Well, almost. Chaz Palminteri is Salvatore Sal DeLuca, your classic old-school mob boss. He's a bit insecure. He's losing his power. It's slowly shifting. The world is moving on, and he can't keep up. And lastly, you have Billy Handsome, who's played by Ray Liotta. He's a psychotic contract killer with dark guilt surrounding him, never afraid to get his hands dirty in an effort to make the headlines. Mob of the Dead introduces some new weaponry that you might be familiar with. The Tommy gun, the AK-47, the Uzi, and one you might not be too familiar with, but you'll definitely fall in love with, the Blundergat, a cross between a blunderbuss and a Gatling gun. And then there's the Hell's Retriever, something that may or may not be the best thing since sliced bread. It's a unique tomahawk-like weapon with a red aura. This weapon can pierce through multiple zombies and will return back to the player. It takes about 3 seconds to recharge before it can be thrown again. These tomahawks can also be thrown at power-ups to retrieve them for the player. In addition, holding down the throw button for a few seconds will allow the player to throw a tomahawk a further distance. Mob of the Dead also introduces the new Afterlife mode, a form of gameplay that the player spawns in and enters upon death. In the Afterlife mode, new areas and objectives will become available for the player to complete, such as turning on the power and specifically activating utilities, such as cell doors, power-ups in them, and the perk machines throughout the map. However, there is a time limit for how long the player can be in the Afterlife. Once the blue meter is depleted, the player will be sent out of the Afterlife. And that's about it. There's plenty of Easter eggs, but I'll leave you guys to find them on your own. Feel free to leave a comment down below about some of your favorites. Hit that like button before you go, and enjoy the game.